Notre Dame is number one.
Notre Dame with a miracle win.
He's going in. Notre Dame has scored.
UND.com at the Westin Diplomat in Fort Lauderdale. We're joined by Jeff Samardzija from the Chicago Cubs, former Irish receiver. Jeff, are you excited about this season?
Oh, absolutely. You know, it's been fun to watch, just week to week, and obviously, with every win and as the season goes along, the more excitement builds, and the more you get to know all the players and all their stories and everything. So it's exciting to watch, and it's good for all the guys that played there too. To come back and watch and be a part of it.
This has been kind of a reunion of Notre Dame football players this weekend. Everybody want to kind of be there when that moment happens.
Yeah, I think everybody is really excited. I think it explains a lot about Notre Dame, and it's kind of what everybody already knows, and how once you go there, you kind of keep an eye on it and stay close to it for a long time after you're gone. So. Everyone's excited. Everyone's wants to be a part of it, and just kind of get that feeling. And obviously, you always like to feel those same feelings about when you played and all those memories and everything.
That Notre Dame family, how does that cross over into Major League Baseball? Do you see it there?
Yeah, absolutely. I think anytime you see a guy you played with or played Notre Dame previously, or even played under a coach that you had at Notre Dame or something, there's always some common ground. You always go over and say hi during BP or something like that, and just ask a few questions and just kind of keep in touch. So it's definitely a close-knit group, and everyone knows everybody for sure.
Does this weekend give you an inkling to put the pads back on, maybe switch over for a year?
A little bit, but that happens all the time. So, but that's just part of it. The hardest part, probably watching all the dudes I played with in college that are in the NFL now. You watch those guys on TV. That gets pretty tough, but. It's not so bad when I watch Notre Dame. It's just because I did my time there, and I kind of left it all out there. So, I always want to throw the pads back on, but that's just another story.
Do you still hear that nickname, the Shark? Do people still call you the Shark?
Here and there, actually, they do. Obviously, Chicago's got a real big Notre Dame fan base, so playing for the Cubs, I kind of get crossover from both, both sets of fans. And so anytime there's a Cubs fan that's also an Irish fan, usually I catch it from them, and it'll come back here and there. And then obviously my teammates will, rag me a little bit about it for here and there too, for sure.
What's the origin of that nickname?
It started off my freshman year in baseball. We were just kind of ragging on each other, and a guy on the team just, I guess his way of getting me back was he said I look like a shark from the Shark Tales. I don't know which one. I'm not a big cartoon guy, so. But our coach Paul Mainieri got a hold of it, and then he loved it. And once he got a hold of it, it kind of just took off. He told a couple media guys, and then once the following football season came up, I think a couple guys said it on TV during the game, just catching passes and stuff. It just it really took off. From really just kind of being a joke from the beginning, it was kind of funny.
Jeff, last question. You played in a couple BCS games. What advice can you give to the team? Let's say it's Monday night and you had an opportunity to talk to some of these guys. What would you tell them about playing?
Definitely just come out under control. I think when you come out in these BCS games, there's so much hype and there's so much waiting around that all you can do is come out and be excited. If you can kind of dodge the first 5 minutes of of nerves and of excitement in the game, where usually something kind of happens, and we've seen the last two BCS games with a opening kickoff, for a touchdown, then an interception, pick six for a touchdown, and those games became blowouts. So those. The beginning of the game, it's important to either jump on, the other team and have a fast start, but, mostly just maintain and, stay in it for the long haul, because this is going to be a long game, and there's going to be a lot of ups and a lot of downs for sure.